Hello guys, it is Lasgo21 and today we will be playing some Simpsons Tapped Out, and yeah, it's going to be part 4 of the Simpsons Tapped Out series for the new Halloween update. So yeah, as you can see, since the last episode I've kind of redone my entire Halloween area. I've added some trees, nice shrubbery. So yeah, we're going to be going over the costumes for as of now. So yeah, we're going to get Radioactive Milhouse. I'm not a sidekick today. So there's 4 different costumes. Saxophone Lisa is going to be next. I look as cool as I sound. Saxophone Lisa. What a perfect costume for me. Now, when I play my saxophone, I can actually be the music. I feel a solo coming on. So we're going to have Lisa do that, but first we're going to unlock Martin, Wizard Martin. I will use intimidating shouts to kind of scatter them. Wizard Martin. Okay, so that's him. Okay. With my robe and staff, my raiment is complete. Now to gather like-minded fellows who would partake in my adventure and enjoy the protection of my mage powers. To the place of awakening. So yeah, we're gonna, and we might go over Captain King if we have enough time in this video. So yeah, let's get started. Saxophone Lisa, part 1. So we have Lisa practice a saxophone solo at home. So that's gonna take 4 hours. We're gonna get 260 money and 70 XP, and let's speed that right up. That completes part 1. My goodness, someone is feeling extra musical today. This costume is inspiring me to try all kinds of new jazz improvisations. It's such a rush. But why are you wasting all this good stuff? Nobody can hear you playing in your room. Really? Do you think other people would want to hear it? Of course, and you in that little costume? Priceless. So we're going to have Lisa play a solo saxophone solo at the Springfield Elementary. That's also going to take 4 hours. Let's speed that right up. Saxophones don't play saxophones. Your costume makes no sense. Stick to the scores, Miss Simpson. Showboating won't earn you a passing mark. Your horn sounds like a dead duck's. Sounds like dead ducks. The kids hated my music. And they said my costume was lame, which is insanity. Look at me, I'm a saxophone. Aw, sweetie, who cares what a bunch of silly kids think? They are just too young to appreciate how talented you are. You're right, my music is sophisticated and complex. I think you should go out and find a mature audience. So we're going to have Lisa playing saxophone solo at the town hall. Whoopsie daisy, let's clean these skeletons out of the way. Oh, there. Oh, whoops, that's the Burns Manor, not the town hall. Kind of messed that up right there. Let's see, it should be around here somewhere. Crap, where'd I put it again? Okay, right there. So let's speed that up. That only takes 2 hours compared to the other ones that have taken 4. I don't know what you're protesting, but stop immediately or I'll have you arrested. For what? An assassination attempt on my ears. So that completes part 3. Nobody wants to hear me play. Oh, they're just a bunch of soulless politicians. You need to play for the working man. People who can understand the beauty and pain of your music. I've got it. I'll busk in the streets. All the jazz started out, all great started out that way. Ugh. So that's also going to take 4 hours. Oh, except she's doing it behind the town hall, so no one's actually going to hear her. Quiet, little saxophone girls. Some of us are trying to sleep. Really? I'm keeping you awake? The crazy cat lady screaming next door isn't bothering you? No, I relate to what she's laying down. So that completes part 4. Well, that didn't work either. Okay, how about this? What if you played in a deserted forest? I'll bet woodland creatures would appreciate. Wait a minute, I know what you're doing. You've just been sending me out so you don't have to listen to me. I'm sorry, but I just don't get jazz. But who cares what I think? All that matters is what you think. You love that Downtown Abbey show, and everyone else in the world hates it. It's Downtown Abbey, and it's a huge hit. Okay, well, I don't like it. I'm going to play saxophone in my room loudly. So we're gonna have Lisa play a saxophone solo in her room again. There we go. Even though it's on the streets, Lisa's been practicing for a long time. I'm gonna tell her she's good enough to play at the Squidport. That won't work. She's on to us. Dope! So that completes part 5, and that's the end of Lisa's questline of the Saxophone Lisa. So the Boy Who LARP'd. We need to make Wizard Martin search for adventuring companions. We're going to send him to the Java server to find some friends, I think. Oh, no, he's doing... Oh, Martin, you constantly top your own lameness. Tread lightly, man. Good man. You can't be sure this is just a costume. You can't say for certain, I cannot curse you. Actually, I can. So that completes part 1 of The Boy Who LARP'd. Step aside. I go now to the place of awakening. Where's that? That's called the coffee place. So we're going to have Martin go to the Java cafe and have him search for friends online. What's this? Doth my screen deceive me? Someone is seeking a mage of my power level, and mana capacity. So that completes part 2 of The Boy Who LARP'd. So you seek to join my fellowship. First you must prove your worth, and know, brave mage, that I am demanding beyond all imagining and reason. I am not afraid. My costume is most authentic and most utmost correct. My spells are based on research of Aristotic books and wizard-type movies. I am intrigued. Let's start the testing. Let the testing start. So we need to have Martin prove his worth. He's going to be throwing little rocks and pretending they're spells for 4 hours, which is pretty adorable. So let's speed that right up. Most impressive. You remind me of myself when I was still but an XXL. Have I passed your test? You have passed the first test, but it takes more than knowledge of spells and the use of flash paper. You must also possess a mind as sharp as Varillian steel. And a test of knowledge, perhaps? You haven't noticed. I am a nerd. Many have said that, but many break under the demanding focus on a miniate. I know I'm throughout the lands as the nitpicker. Then, I say, pick away. So we're going to have Martin ace an online trivia test, which is pretty ridiculous, to prove his will. So let's speed that up, and there we go. Oh, stupid skeletons. Good. Hand shot first. You spelled Kazan correctly. You have accurately translated the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald into Elvish. Did I pass? You did, young Padawan, but one test remains. Oh. Dang it. You are a worthy role player, but ultimately it all comes down to single combat. So we're going to have Wizard Martin and Comic Book Man engage in single combat for 4 hours. So let's... Okay, they're going to do that in the comic book shop, and let's speed that right up. Wow. You're good. We've been going at it for, 5 minutes? I don't know. I can't see my watch. Too dizzy. You're in. Let's get ice cream. Extra smoothins. Make it so. So that completes part 5. Seems that all these costume quests are 5 parts. So yeah, there's only one more costumer to go, and that is Radioactive Man Milhouse. Milhouse, I've finished your Radioactive Man costume. Yes, this year I'll be a superhero instead of a dumb sidekick. Maybe I won't get beat up as much. That's very good theory, Millie, but just in case, maybe you should wear your protective cup. I always wear my protective cup. So I'm going to have Milhouse wear his costume to school a full 3 weeks before Halloween, which is pretty cool if you ask me. He's going to do it for 60 minutes. And let's see. I feel so powerful in this costume, brave and invulnerable. Oh no, it's Nelson! There's nowhere to hide! Hey, Milhouse, cool costume. Where are the people looking through the looking glass people? Ugh. So that completes the first part of Truth, Justice, and Milhouse. Did you buy a costume from Halloween headquarters? Nope, my mom made it. What do you mean, like she ordered it online? No, she actually made it. Like it didn't exist and then she made it? Yeah. Whoa. So we're going to have 5 youngsters gawk at Milhouse's costume. We're going to have Bart gawk at Milhouse's costume. We're going to have Milhouse bask in the attention. We're going to have Lisa gawk at Milhouse's costume. We're going to have Squeaky Voice Team look at his costume. We're going to have... and we're going to have Nelson look at his costume. So there's going to be 5 kids that look at his costume. And Milhouse basking in the retention. So let's speed all those up. There we go. Oh, whoops. I think I may have forgot Milhouse. Yep, let's speed him up. Boom. Now that Milhouse is no longer a nerd, I'll be making less lunch money hijacking. Don't worry, there's no shortage of nerds. That completes part 2. Lisa, we regret to inform you that you will be taking Milhouse's place in handing over of lunch money. I don't have lunch money. I brought my lunch. Okay, well, we'll take your lunch. Really, it's temp and brown rice. Back off, bullies. Leave the lady's lunch alone. So we're going to have Radioactive Man Milhouse stand up to the bullies for 3 hours. You're dead, radioactive nerd. Phew, what a rush, standing up to those bullies, saving your lunch. And I finally get the girl. This is going to be the most adorable story to our kids. Don't you think, Lisa? Oh yes, it's an adorable story. So we're going to have Radioactive Man Milhouse get the nerd. But what he does not know is Lisa's going to reject Milhouse. Dun dun dun. So let's speed them both up. So let's speed Lisa up right now and look for Milhouse. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's speed Milhouse up. So, who's this girl you got? Someone I know? Oh, I meant you. You don't know her. Okay, Milhouse. Time to get taken down a peg. Ah! Fire ants! He's making them bite us! Run! So we're going to have Milhouse be a hero and have him do that for 24 hours, but we're going to speed it up so he only gets a couple seconds of fame. And he has a wedgie on the flagpole, which is pretty ridiculous looking. I decided to introduce my ant farm to the wild. Thank you for doing that. Of course, we're friends. So, can I call you my girl? Friend? You know you can't. So that completes part 5, and that's going to be the end of Milhouse's costume. So yeah, let's kill some more creepy ghoulies all over the place. And let's go back to the Halloween area. And, let's see. Let's get another item. We'll leave the dead tree for one of the last episodes. Or, not the dead tree, the impossible tower. Right now we'll get the dead tree, which costs a bit. And we'll put it beside one of these normal trees so we can have a comparison of what they look. So the normal tree with the fallen leaves is more brown, but the dead tree is just like a rotting gray color. So yeah, we'll get... As you can see, I've gotten the campfire to level 46, but yet there's still nothing new, so this is one of those infinite quests, which kind of sucks, but whatever. But that single dead tree looks kind of lonely, so we'll get him a friend. Costs 100 skeleton rib cages, and it costs 100 donuts, I think, if I saw that correctly. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.